welcome back to another video. We are looking at the 2026 Forest River Wildwood Heritage Glen, and the model on this one is a brand new model for Heritage Glen. It is the 376FAM, and this thing's ready to take your fam out in it today. Spare tires back here, battery box, access to some circuits right there. Let's see, is there anything else that I would like to point out in here? I don't think so. Oh, it's insulated under here. This RV has an insulated underbelly, I do believe. Let's see if we can see. Yes, it does have an insulated underbelly down here. So if I subject myself to pain, ow, rolling over on rocks, it's got the shell under here, which protects all your tanks and plumbing and any other components under the RV. And is there anything below here? Oh, your LP Quick Connect is down here too. So this is for your grill. If you want to put a grill down here, there's your LP Quick Connect right there, so you can plug in your liquid propane. And also you can access your low point drain under here too. Oh, ow, my body hurts after that. You have a pet tether for dogs, and right in here you have pass-through storage. Now, here we go. Heated and enclosed accessibility, removable underbelly panels. Yep, there you go. Still insulated under here. And all Heritage Glens have an aluminum frame structure, so they're built very well. You can see over here on the door, there's a sticker about that. They call it the Aluma structure, and it's vacuum bonded as well, which is pretty cool. Now, back over in the pass-through storage, you have your solar controller and the bottle opener in here, pretty cool. You also get a little motion sense light for when you're working in here and it's dark. This light switch right here, it actually controls these really cool LED strips on the side of the RV, which are orange. Pretty cool. They look awesome at night, gotta say. Battery disconnect is also in here. Now, we're gonna look at the other side in a minute, but gotta put this back down. Boom. And here's this best value top insulated sticker. You can look at all this stuff. It's pretty cool. So yeah, on the back you get GFI cable and standard JBL speakers, which is pretty darn crazy. Now, back here you actually get a rear entry to your bathroom, which we'll see that in a little bit. You get another outdoor light, and license plate mount is right there. And Lipper on-the-go ladder mount is back there too. That's pretty nice. Your black tank flush is out here too. Freshwater drain is right down here. Should be. Oh, I do see something though that is worth pointing out. You see this black thing right there? That is actually a way to store your sewer hose, or stinky slinky as a lot of people call it. Oh, waste holding tanks right there. Now, let's see. So it does have 6-point auto leveling on it, which is pretty nice. So one's in the front, one's in the middle, one's in the back. Now, subject myself to more pain. I'm fine though, don't worry. Now out here, what actually is this? Because the only other time I saw this was at a show, and I couldn't open this because they don't allow you to be on this side of the RV at shows. But my goodness, storage is what that is. And gotta crawl over the other RV over here. Now, sewer outlet connection is down here. 50 amp service is what this RV takes, and you have a on-demand hot water heater, which is also tankless. Pretty nice. Now over here is the other end of the pass-through storage where we can look right now. On auto leveling. So the auto level controller's right there. So all you literally have to do is click this auto level button on the controller and it'll just do it. So you can read through these instructions, actually, if you want to know how to do that and you have an RV that does that, but you don't know how. But look through it, check it out. It's pretty cool. I've used it before. I actually really, really love it. Antifreeze inlet right here. And winterized valve right there. Outdoor shower, city water, fresh water, black one. You got satellite, cable, and satellite. Pretty cool. And another motion sense light. But let's go around here. See what's going on. I gotta close these first because you know you don't want birds getting in there. And don't ask why I know that. Also, propane tanks on this side too. Pretty nice. Now, let's head inside because this RV is super duper cool on the interior. I just love it. Now, something that they have updated in recent years. Okay, short people, do you get me here? You get me here? So, you know, when you're down here and the steps are up, actually, let's hold up. Let's put that actually in perspective here. So, I'm gonna put the steps up, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by how painful this actually is. I'm sorry for the view. There's just nowhere else I can put the camera, but ugh, heavy steps. Okay, so steps are up. Now, when you're at your campsite, you get me here, so usually you have to reach up and grab this. I know I still can, but they only had this little handle up here. Now I can just reach up to about head height, and I can grab this and open the door. It's so freaking easy. And then, just easy as pie, grab my steps, gently lower them down, not onto my head, which thank goodness I've never done that. There has been a ladder fall on my head though, I'll say that. But yeah, everybody, short people, you get me on that. That is definitely a great improvement that they have done to these RVs. Now, on the interior, okay, give me your thoughts. How is it? I think it looks great. So, we're just gonna start off right now with the living space and kitchen space. So, you have this butcher block style island in here, which is pretty cool. Metal framing on it too, and really comfy seats that you can sit in and eat your food. And also great entertaining areas. So you have the theater, I want to call this the mega theater seat. It is a quad reclining theater seat. So you have see these little I don't know what to call them. Lever pull thingies. You pull it and the footrest comes up, but you have quadruple footrests instead of just two. And you also you get double the footrests and double the theater seats, because technically, okay, imagine this isn't here. Usually this is what you get when you have an RV that has theater seats. You only get these two with cup holders. Imagine there was a cup holder right here, but you only get like the two-person theater seats. This is a 4-person, which is pretty nice, and you only have one of these. You get two. But also the cool thing about these, they stow away. So if you want a giant couch, like some extra sleeping space, you can have some extra sleeping space for like a really long person. And if you do want these down, you need to charge a phone. You've got USB-C and USB on either of these. So, pretty cool. Now, goodness, what is that rumble? I swear. We're next to a highway, so I'm pretty sure it's a semi, but I swear the whole RV just shook. Now, over here, looks like a regular entertainment system, right? Well, if you're new to the RV industry, it's not. It's not a regular, actually, it kind of is for Heritage Glens, but it has a hidden pantry if you pull back the TV, which is pretty neat, and just latches. Yeah, there you go. So now, no matter how hard you pull, it's not gonna fly out. when you're going down the road. Now, that is a pretty darn nice feature, but anyway, you have this Furrion fridge. Oh gosh, I swear I almost fell over. You have a freezer on this side, fridge on this side. Pretty nice. So this one's a residential style fridge. You even got a wine rack up there, which is pretty nice for the people that drink wine. You have storage up there, which is pretty nice. So, there, solid surface countertops, pretty nice. And actually, there's a light under here. Oh, there's lights up here. I thought there was a light right here because they usually put one there. Like you can see under here, they usually put a light there. I'm not sure why there's not a light there. Also, storage there and your instruction manuals. Residential size oven, which is pretty nice. You get cool lights around there, and also storage. And I said storage, didn't I? I'm dumb. That's an oven. Unless you want to store stuff in the oven, but I'm not sure that's the best idea. It's a 4-burner instead of a 3-burner, which is pretty nice. That's how you realize it's a residential style stove and oven, not stove and storage. But anyway, you get what a lot of people call essentially the TikTok sink, or I call it the multifunctional sink, because you know what? In both cases, it's kind of what it is, but you get storage and plumbing access underneath it. But the features of the AKA TikTok sink, cutting board, drainage rack, what else? Oh, what I call the cup bidet. That's pretty nice. You also get waterfall feature, which is right here. That's controlled by this little doodah. Also, this is the on-off switch. And soap dispenser. So you can kind of see why everybody essentially calls it the TikTok sink. And I call it the multifunctional sink. But pretty nice backsplash. Storage up above. Dang, that's actually pretty big. Are there monsters back in there? No, there's not. You know what? I kind of want to imagine if there was actually a little RV goblin that you'd find in the find in there. But you get the so this is the on-demand hot water controller for your on-demand hot water heater, and it's pretty nice because you know long-lasting hot showers. You know it doesn't get hot on you in like 3 seconds. Also, GFI plug is right there too. Now, over here, you can see there's another door. This RV is actually Bluetooth compatible. As you can see that little connect button with the Bluetooth icon on there. I need to get the app again. Okay, so for you guys that watched some of my videos a while back, you know I had the poopiest phone ever. I finally got it upgraded to a better phone. But I actually need to get the app again on that one so I can show off that. Wait, did I show this off? I did not. There's storage under here. Oh, also, circuit board and breaker panel is down here too. Pretty nice. But yeah, storage under there. Very nice. And also, you know what this is for? It's for shoes. You put your shoes under there. Because, you know, they're out of the way. But now I gotta put my shoe back on. But anyway, so floating steps for storage underneath. Pretty nice. And you also get AC controllers right there. Wait, I didn't show off the... I'm getting my RVs backwards. Pro RV tip. When you have something like this, notice, ladder, slide. What's going to happen right now if I were to put the slide in? You know what? It's going to crush this ladder. But how am I going to put this ladder out of the way? Like that. So, when doing that, when putting the slide in and the ladder's out, always make sure to put the ladder away before you put the slide in. So, I'm going to crawl up here and show you guys what is up here. So, I'm actually going to set you guys up so I can crawl up here. But it does give you a good time to take a look at what you see up here. Oh, up here. Oh, also, they put more of that up here so knee knocker doesn't hurt, you know? Also, you have a little bit of a protective bar up here, so if you want to chill out, you don't technically yeet yourself off the top of the RV, essentially. Also, there are TV hookups up here if you want to mount a TV and have a little bit of entertainment for yourself up here. Now, there's also storage bins and USB chargers and GFI chargers up here. Pretty nice. Now, I keep bonking my head, so I'm probably gonna go down, but not before telling you that there's ducted AC up here, which is pretty nice. So, it's not gonna be super stuffy. Now, I'll just set this up right here so you can take a look at the RV while I crawl back down the ladder. Ugh. And there actually is another great design. Grab handle up here if you want to get down the ladder a little bit better. So, yeah. There we go. I'll grab you guys. Fold that up. All right. Climb back down. Pretty nice. All right. Now, I did tell you I'd look in here, so this is what's under the bunk room. Now, that thing that's up there, that little elevated area, actually helps with this because there's a step down into the frame. This is a drop frame RV, so there is more headroom up here because notice the door frame goes actually right up there. So tall people, again, another advantage up there. So this is your rear bedroom. You have a pretty nice bed, and you have floating shelves above it and some lights up there. And guess what? This even gets its own private bath. So this is actually that rear entry again. And look at that. You ain't bonking your head no more when you're getting out of the RV. And also, yeah, so you have steps, of course. Don't know why I said that, because everybody knows there's steps when there's a, exit to the outside, but you get it. Porcelain toilet, which is actually a cool thing. It comes, these come standard in all Heritage Glens, so there ain't no crappy plastic toilet. But you also get a stainless steel sink, solid surface countertops, and toilet paper holder. Yeah, baby. You also get plumbing access and storage under there. And medicine cabinet with mirror and storage. Very nice. Also, you get a pretty cool shower in here. Okay, so 5'2" person in the shower. Most people can fit in the shower. Pretty nice. Now, okay, back to the bedroom. I skipped plenty of good stuff. There's a laundry hamper in here, which is pretty nice. There is a window, countertop space, drawers, plenty of cool stuff. And there's also a bunch of storage over here. So hanger storage up there and shelf storage right there. Now, let's go up into... How can I push that? I thought I was locked in for a second. I couldn't open the door. Okay, let's head up this way to the bathroom and front bedroom to see what else is going on. So another porcelain toilet, comes standard yet again. Toilet paper holder. You got a few hooks up there and some storage. ×3, which is pretty nice. Now, also, you get a couple of these weave basket storage bins in there. Storage and plumbing access. A much bigger shower. And actually, this one doesn't have as much of a step in. And I still can reach up, but if I do put my hand flat this time, even on my tiptoes, it's actually hard to put my hand flat, so that this is actually a taller shower with a skylight, which is pretty nice. You even get a backlit mirror if you didn't notice this earlier. And stainless steel sink, solid surface countertop, yet again. Also, floating shelves, pretty nice. Max Air fan controller. Yes, we hear you. Yeah, so pretty nice when the bathroom gets all stinky. Also, look at this. You get this giant window for literally a view of the campsite, which is pretty nice. And the front bedroom, which is probably a very, very nice bedroom. You have plenty of plenty of window space in here actually, because you get another great view outside. Also, there's kind of a bench right here. I mean, it does act as a bench, which is pretty nice. And parents, if you want to hide stuff from your kids, rip this sticker off and don't tell them this is there. But anyway, you got storage right there, pretty nice. And nope, never mind. Also, you get floor vents actually in this RV, which is pretty nice. And this bedroom even gets its own AC unit, pretty nice. You get outlets right here. Those are GFI and USB-C, not USB, USB, they're USB outlets. Yet again, USB and GFI outlets right there, pretty nice. Oh, floating shelves above the windows again. And this one actually has a backlit headboard. And this one, that's solid. I mean, like, if you bunk your head on that thing, you ain't getting hurt at all. Pretty nice. Now, something cool. This is your walk-in closet. So this area right here would either be for hanging stuff, or if you wanted to put in a washer and dryer, you can, which is pretty nice. So if you want to get this RV for yourself, you can add a washer dryer in here. Just tell us if you buy it. Now, also, you get lots of shelf space in here, which is pretty nice. And this hanger bar actually goes through the whole length of the closet, which is almost the whole length of the RV, which is pretty nice. And yeah, so I think that's the RV. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments. Sometimes I'll miss stuff and I'm like, oh shoot, I missed that. But that's only after I record the entire video. But if you did enjoy this, drop a like, subscribe. I hope you guys had a great day. If you want to get this RV for yourself yet again, go to thrillsrv.com or visit us where we are local in Columbia City, Indiana. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.